diabetic care, psychosocial support, and so much more. Plus, they even offer outpatient rehab. This award-winning care facility has a team of licensed professionals dedicated to enhancing your independence. Call 352-854-6262 today.
Are you wasting time boxing up packages and going to the post office or the UPS store? Are you tired of not knowing what you'll pay when you get there? Just Ship offers pickup service and flat rate packaging and postage rates, which takes the guesswork out of shipping while saving you time and money. So quit wasting valuable time and money. Call or text Just Ship at 352-234-3840. That's 352-234-3840. Just Shipped.
You know what you want to do in retirement, but do you know how to get there? Tune in to Coasting into Retirement with Gary Marriage of Nature Coast Financial Advisors, Sunday mornings at 8 to get answers to your retirement planning questions. Plan today so you can do the things you've always dreamt about doing in retirement. Listen Sunday mornings at 8 to Coasting into Retirement with Gary Marriage of Nature Coast Financial Advisors.
Our firm offers insurance services.
Celebrity Soul Food flagship restaurant is now here in Ocala. Best-in-class service and legendary recipes. You'll be elevated with a classy design in this 3,800 square foot restaurant with a menu that has scratch-made dishes prepared with a VIP experience for every guest. Located at 2237 Southwest 19th Avenue, right on Easy Street. Celebrity Soul Food. This is food with soul.
The Ocala Golf Club, one of Ocala's premier golf courses, from its pristine 18-hole course layout to its amazing pro shop. Jason Linhart and the staff at Ocala Golf offer everything that you need for your golf outing. That's the Ocala Golf Club. Experience country club style golf at municipal prices. You won't go wrong with the Ocala Golf Club. Call them for a tee time today, 352-401-6917.
Lauren Carr, College of Central Florida Corporate College, will be Tom's guest on Wednesday, September 29th at 10:30 a.m., discussing higher education happenings. She will share how employers can support their team members through customized training that benefits their company, and also affordable training programs on everything from Excel to leadership training. Again, that's September 29th at 10:30 a.m. The College of Central Florida and your friends here at WOCA The Source provide this information to let you know what's happening at the College of Central Florida.
Gene Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440. A few of our tractor services include bush hogging, disking, and rototilling. We also have zero-turn mowers for the smaller paddocks, aisleways, fence rows, and lawn care. Fence row spraying is also available for weed control. We are family-owned and operated, licensed and insured, and farm-ready. Howell Gene, Gene, at yahoo.com, 352-629-2440. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440. Gene is a proud United States veteran.
It's officially fall, and that means there's a whole long list of new specials this week at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens in Ocala. You want a sample? Well, here's an idea that's savings waiting for you at Bob Wine's. A fabulous selection of crepe myrtles, regularly $9.99 to as much as $399. They're all 50% off. Now, Bob has a huge selection of those gorgeous fall garden mums, many colors. You can get 10 smaller ones for just $29.99. And, of course, don't forget the fruit sale, a long list of your favorites, all 50% off. And while you're there, stock up on your favorite fall veggies. Too many to name here. Just remember, the Jumbo 4-pack is still just $4.99. Now, check the ad for all the specials, then hurry on out to Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens, Southeast 38th Street in Ocala. Daily till 4, Saturdays till 3. They're in the same blooming place since 1952.
It's Monday. Not sure how you did it, but you actually survived an entire 2 days without hearing from Tom. Good job to you. And once again, good luck.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks as we wrap up a Monday edition of Ocala Talks. Hey, the Marion County Sheriff's Office and the Ocala Police Department wanted to remind you, lock your vehicles. There's been 3 people arrested in the last week, a 16-year-old boy and a father and son. More arrests are imminent and additional charges can be made as an investigation continues into the mammoth vehicle burglary operation where burglars are targeting unlocked vehicles and remove anything of value from them. So lock your vehicle. Don't give them the opportunity to make you a victim. I saw this story this morning, and I was watching it on the television, and it caught me a little off. And it's the fact that there are now healthcare workers that are being told, take the vaccine or lose your job. Now, it's happening all across the country. People are being told by their companies, take the vaccine or lose your job. But healthcare workers, this one rubs me a little the wrong way when healthcare workers are being forced to take the vaccine or lose your job. They worked for a year and a half, a year and 2 months without a vaccine, and were forced to do their jobs and work on the front lines without a vaccine where death could be imminent. And there was no talk of, hey, if you don't want to come in, don't get. No, if you don't come in, you lose your job. It's your job to come in and be a healthcare worker. So you did your job for a year and 2 months, and if you survived it and didn't become sick, and you worked around all the people who were sick, and you did your job diligently, and you did a great job, you're being repaid by your bosses by saying, get the vaccine or get fired. And a lot of healthcare workers are bucking by what they're doing. They're walking off the job. Okay, you want to fire me? Fire all of us. One hospital emergency room in the northwest, walked off the job. The entire emergency room said, nope, we're not going to do it. You want to fire all of us? Here you go. And as more people start doing that, and it's going to happen, where people are going to say, oh, we have to take the vaccine or you're firing us. All right, well, you do the job then. What's going to happen to the health care in this country if that happens? What's going to happen to the industry of this country if big companies start requiring their employees to have the vaccine like Joe Biden's mandated that any company with over 100 employees must get the vaccine to all their employees? What happens when the employees say, all right, we quit? What kind of lurch does that put us in? They say, well, Tom, but if they quit, they don't have a job. There are so many jobs available right now that they could go get a job. They can go get a job that pays okay without probably having to get vaccinated. Go work at a smaller doctor's office. There's all kinds of opportunities. The work shortage is everywhere. There's a nursing and medical health care shortage all across the country. So go to work for a smaller doctor or something instead of a big hospital where they're requiring you to get vaccinated. Yeah, that's what they're doing. The entire floor of an emergency room walked off the job in protest under being told, get vaccinated or you're fired. What did that do for the health care of needy people that needed health care and healthcare workers in that emergency room? Well, they didn't have it. People walked off the job. Somebody goes, well, Tom, that's extreme. They should be held accountable. Why? It's just their job. They have the same luxury as you to walk off if they want to. Good morning. You're on Ocala Talks. Good morning. You're on Ocala Talks.
Oh, sorry, buddy. Yeah, man. Why don't the people that are, being these mandates to lose their jobs, because they don't take the vaccine, you'd be crazy if you spend a dime with any company requiring these mandates. I mean, it's instant boycott of anyone requiring it is what should be happening. And this needs to be led by you guys in the media.
Look, I will tell you that I had the vaccination. I took the vaccination. It was a decision that was made by my wife and I to take the vaccination because of her parents getting up there in age. But we made the decision. Nobody told me I was going to do it. And that's the difference here. And you're right. If you start boycotting these companies, and if people like this group that walked off the emergency room floor, now what's going to happen? They're stuck. People are stuck. You got to start. The silent majority needs to stop being silent. They need to stand up and have a voice.
We need to know who to boycott. Hey, we need to. So every day you need to have a "this is who to boycott" list and update it.
Well, here's the thing. According to President Joe Biden, anybody with over 100 employees has to have this mandate, or else the federal government will come after them.
Well, there's a very simple. It's refuse to comply. I mean, it's very simple. That's all you have to do.
Doesn't seem like rocket.
I've done it myself.
Doesn't seem like rocket science, does it?
No, it doesn't. It's very simple. And if it wasn't for our founders refusing to comply, we wouldn't be here right now having this conversation. So it's our duty to refuse to comply.
I cannot fault you for anything you just said. When a government mandates you do something that you feel is against your creed or your safety, you are required as a human to say, nope, not going to do it.
Absolutely. And look, I mean, this is unfortunate, but this is reality. Let's just say hypothetically that they say, oh, you got to have a mandate to come in, or you got to have a vaccine to come in the grocery store to go shopping. So now all of a sudden you're trying to starve me to death. At this point, you've declared war on me, and now we're going into a whole nother realm where morality all of a sudden says thieving is okay because you're in survival mode. So they need to watch what they do before they realize what they're going to get started here. And some of us ain't scared to play that game.
That is the slope that they're putting bacon grease on, and don't realize how slippery it can get. Hey, thanks for the call, pal.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, that's the issue here. Where does it stop? Are you now, man, do you have to show your papers? You must show your papers. Do you have to show your papers when you walk into the grocery store? And if you don't have your papers, you can't go in and buy food. So now you can't have food to feed your family. People are going to take up arms over stuff like that. Somebody asked me, do you think this could be something that creates a civil war? I don't think it could go that far, but it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't be a total shock to see people take up arms against a government mandate to get vaccinated, or you can't go to the grocery store. I can see that happening. I hope it doesn't. I don't think it will, but I can see that. There are survivalists out there all over going, see, that's why we've been stockpiling beans and rice and pasta and non-perishable items, because the government was eventually going to come and try to take our food from us as a way to control us. We saw it coming. It's not happened yet, but if there's a mandate that you can't go to the grocery store without a vaccination, now you're denying people access to food. Be some pretty ornery people, I bet you. But these healthcare workers that are walking off the floor because they, vaccine or fired, what are you going to do when the whole hospital walks out? How are you going to do that then, hospital administrator? It's just questions I got. Hey, thanks to all my listeners, all my callers, and all my interviews today. This is Ocala Talks with Tom Schmitz. I'll be back the same time tomorrow right here on WOCA, The Source.
Broadcasting from the Ocala International Airport, this is WOCA AM, W242CA FM, Ocala, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
USA Radio News with Lance Pry.
Secretary of Homeland Security Alejandro Mayorkas admitted on Fox News Sunday that the vast majority of Haitian migrants who illegally crossed the border in recent weeks have been released into the United States.
Approximately, I think it's about 10,000 or so, 12,000 have been released. Yes.
The House will vote Thursday on a Senate-passed bipartisan infrastructure bill, pushing back an original planned vote for Monday. Lawmakers will still debate the bill on the House floor Monday, but actual voting will take place 30 September. A team of investigators from the National